Have you ever met somebody who picked up Korean surprisingly fast? Maybe faster than you, even though they started late. And you wondered, is it talent or is it something about their brain? I want to show you what is actually happening because once you see it, you can do the same thing. My name is Seunghee. I've been teaching Korean for almost a decade, and I've worked with thousands of Korean students at every level. And I've noticed very clearly what separates the students who move fast from the ones who stop improving. It's not talent, it's not time. It's something specific and it's something you can learn. There's a concept called deliberate practice. It was studied by a psychologist named Anders Ericsson. And he found that the people who get really good at something are not just naturally talented. They practice in a specific way. They practice the things they cannot do yet. They get feedback and they keep going. Think about your own Korean study. How much of it is actually challenging you? Or how much of it is just going over the things you already know? Most students practice in a way that feels like progress, but they're really just repeating what they can already do. They review words they already know, and they listen to Korean they already understand, and they speak sentences that already come easily. That kind of practice is very comfortable, but it doesn't make you better because you're not trying anything new. The students who improve fast are not smarter. They just spend more time trying Korean that's a little too hard for them. They make mistakes, they get feedback, and they fix it. And they try again. Here's the other thing the fast students have that the most students don't: a short feedback loop. When you study from a textbook or an app, the feedback you get is whether you choose the right answer. That's a very limited kind of feedback. And it comes on material that was designed to be easy to answer, not on your Korean, in your situations with your mistakes. When you speak Korean to a real person and they respond or correct you or show you a more natural way to say something, that feedback is incredibly specific. It shows you exactly where your Korean breaks down in a real conversation. And because it was real situation, your brain remembers much better. The students who improve fastest have feedback loops that are short, frequent, and based on real speaking, not textbook exercises. It's real Korean, a real person listening, and real correction. So, what does this mean for your system? It means that balance between input and output matters a lot. If your system is 90% input and 10% output, you are practicing the easy part most of the time. The students who move fast keep it closer to even. It also means the type of output matters. Speaking something you prepared in advance is easier than speaking something spontaneous. The fast students make sure that spontaneous speaking with the real feedback is a regular part of their system. You don't need more hours, you need more practice at the edges with the real feedback. This week, try one thing that's slightly harder than what you normally do. Not a lot harder, but just a little uncomfortable. Pick a topic you haven't practiced before and answer a question about it in Korean without any preparation. And you record it and send it to a native Korean speaker. And you can ask them what sounded natural and what didn't. That one session of slightly uncomfortable Korean with real feedback is worth more than an hour of reviewing things you already know. If you want to build that kind of practice into your system with real prompts and real feedback every week, that's what our free Korean speaking community is for. One prompt every week, slightly outside your comfort zone, and you record, and I listen and give you feedback. Don't be afraid. This is exactly the place where students share their imperfect Korean and grow from it. The link is in the description. It's free.